believe these glitches are trigger words that cause them to have to reboot
and
re-receive instructions.
Red, orange,
yes.
Blue, egg, blue. And
no,
then you just
it's
go out
like
there and murder 5
Kobe
people.
shoots a 3, and then it's like
helicopter in a tree.
So, did you know Barack Obama is also a clone?
A clone of what?
He is a clone of Pharaoh King Akhenaten.
That's awesome.
So, the Pharaoh King is noted for changing religion in ancient Egypt to where they would worship the sun god Aten. So he pretty much changed the whole religious culture in Egypt.
Right.
So,
get rid of lizards.
So they cloned him and made him Barack Obama.
Must be why they like cats.
Why would they bring that man back?
They made Barack Obama and Michelle Obama Egyptian clones.
Whoa. Okay, I can say Obama is
and Michael
Egyptian.
Jackson. They were all Egyptian clones.
How are they all Egyptians?
You seen the Sphinx?
I feel like that Michael Jackson one really backfired on them though. Like, guys, our robot's really gone off the rails.
His nose slowly eroded.
He turned himself white.
They said
He started licking kids' buttholes. They're like, we should maybe bury this one.
Oh yeah, so they just injected it with fentanyl and then.
let my cock in.
Yeah, the doctor overdosed him.
Colin McCucken.
Macaulay put my cock in.
Yeah. Accidental overdose, I think not.
So did you know that Taylor Swift is also a clone?
It makes sense. There's no other way she could write all those successful songs.
But wait, she's not just any clone. She's a clone from extreme Satanist Zena LaVey. Zena was a born and raised satanic churchgoer and rose up through the ranks. She was a satanic high priestess.
Well, see, that's conflicting because the original Illuminati wasn't satanic, so they morphed into Satanism at some point.
They used her. They used Zena LaVey's genetics to make Taylor Swift because of her influence that she gave people because of the satanic church.
Yeah, get those young girls into the club. Mm-hmm.
So you can take a picture of these people side by side, exactly the same.
Oh, okay. So kind of
they look at, because I think Zena LaVey is still alive, but they used her DNA to clone and make Taylor Swift because of how influential Zena was.
I'm sure there's a guy in Russia that looks exactly like me.
Yeah,
I mean, look how many times they've like, that's what's called a body double in
Doppelganger.
acting. You got your stunt guy that looks exactly like you.
Yeah, but stunt guys aren't clones.
No,
These are.
Okay, so I've got a clone out there somewhere doing the dirty work for the for the Illuminati.
The Scientologists.
Scientologists and Illuminati probably go hand in hand.
Sea Org.
So I'll, but if we continue with this show and podcast, and everybody, gives us a review, shares, tell your friends, get us more popular and influential, then yes, we will become cloned. We will become part of the Illuminati.
So I'm thinking
We've already been initiated.
I think Andy Reid's part of the Illuminati.
How so?
The coach from the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's got so many doppelgangers. There's a
Yes.
golfer. There's
Yes.
another coach.
Kind of like Will Ferrell and the drummer for Red Hot Chili Peppers and Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah, and the guy from the evil version of Will Ferrell that's in movies. He's always the military man.
Oh.
You know who I'm talking about? He
I
was in
think so.
Avatar.
I think
Bad guy in
so.
Avatar.
Yeah.
Yes. But Britney Spears, did you know
Cleopatra.
that she was a clone?
No, that's when her shaved head thing, that was like a clone coming fresh out the sack, wasn't it?
Yes. So it is stated that her and Justin Timberlake were in a horrific car crash in the late 90s, and since then she has had a clone living for her.
Oh, I wonder if Justin died.
Yeah, did he die?
No, he was okay.
Okay, he didn't lose an
ate
arm
her
and
body to live.
legs.
Yeah, he was probably already initiated, so he consumed her, and they made a clone of her. But they said there's proof in one of her songs called Mona Lisa. She has a line that says, "She's been cloned. For God's sake, clone Britney. Play it cool."
Yeah, keep it cool, Brittany. Like, we don't need you ripping off heads in the grocery store.
So
Cool down.
this is them. This is them slowly throwing out little sprinkles of truth for
Kind of
everyone.
like
it's the
when-
breadcrumbs.
Like back in the day, she had the song where you played it backward, and it was like, "Sleeper for me, I'm not too young."
Right. They got to leave secret messages everywhere because
Leah didn't hear that one.
it's like they have to tell somebody because their subconscious is still there and it's screaming, "Help me! I'm a clone. Help me! I'm still trapped in here."
Also, it comes out sometimes.
Yes, they sprinkle it in.
What if Chris D'Elia's getting cloned right now?
No, he's
Or,
not.
or his clone did all the bad things.
Like, because he's out of the loop right now. He's going to come back as the clone
as
wizard
his clone's
D'Elia.
going to come back and
Reptoid D'Elia.
be more influential than he was before.
How
Anyway.
would he mop up this mess, though?
Legal team.
Yeah.
Girl
The Illuminati
mustache.
has lawyers.
Big apology tour.
They show the text from his point of view.
Yeah, big apology
Yep.
tour, possibly, like Kevin Hart did.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's being cloned right now.
I'm a
And
piece
then
of shit. I love my wife, type
what,
of thing.
Yeah.
the two women that come out say, "Yeah, it was all a hoax. It was a prank."
They go away.
Big payout, big payout.
They pretty much say we were wrong, but they get their money and walk out the door.
They have a civil suit and they settle.
Yeah, yep. Because same thing happened to Kobe. We keep bringing him up, but
We do keep bringing him up.
5 weeks is what's going to happen.
I don't want to say about the Kobe anymore, but yeah.
yeah. So Avril Lavigne,
Pretty much believe all women except for Joe Biden.
Oh wait,
Joe
Kobe-
Biden's a woman.
Wait,
Wait,
are
what?
you talking about women? Because we did
Wait,
talk about
what?
Chris. We talked about
Wait.
Chris D'Elia's
D'Elia.
Chris D'Elia's
Chris
accusations, and then we've been skirting around the Kobe thing. Kobe had some
Yeah.
woman troubles.
And
that's
in
what
Denver.
That's what
in
I was
Colorado.
talking. That's
Yeah.
what I was talking about.
Pretty
I wasn't
much.
talking about his helicopter. I was talking about he had a
Kobe,
woman
he
issue.
gave that girl money, and he pretty much
She went away.
he said I was
he
sorry too.
he had to apologize for putting it in her butthole without consent.
I didn't see
That's
those
what happened.
details, but,
But
no,
then-
he
but
had,
then
to,
he kept
had to
going.
publicly apologize
Yeah.
for
For
sticking
raping
it in her butthole.
Yeah.
yeah,
But then he kept going and won like 2 more championships.
You win a championship.
that
and
erases everything.
That's what happens. You win a championship, you're forgiven. Ben
So-
Roethlisberger raped a woman, won
Forgiven.
a championship.
Super Bowl.
All good.
Yeah.
Chris
Forgiven.
D'Elia, you got to get smart, bud. You got to figure out what championship you're going to win.
Comedian of the year.
Not going to happen.
Local
Good
mayor.
luck.
Gotta be funny first.
So Avril Lavigne, did you know that she died?
That was complicated.
Well, that
Thomas.
would. I mean, I'm not against Avril Lavigne. Bless her little heart, but I can do I can do a
without
lifetime without her music.
Well, Avril died shortly after the release of her first album, Let Go, but she was replaced with a body double, Melissa Vandella.
Just in time to marry
Chad Kroger.
Chad
Yeah.
Kroger.
Look at this photograph.
Oh, we had 2 different songs there.
This bitch is a reptoid.
I want to know how Avril
Look at
Lavigne
this
died.
reptilian's ass. It didn't say how she died, but later albums and lyrics alluded to the fact that Avril was dead and that Melissa Vandella was not a clone of her, but a body double wearing Avril Lavigne's skin because another album was titled Under the Skin.
I'm going to guess she broke her neck doing a sick 900 like Tony Hawk.
Hey guys, watch this.
Yeah, she probably passed away in that video where she was trying to look like a skater with the tie around her neck, and something happened where she slipped, fell, broke her
was a
neck, like
skater
Chris
She
said.
found out she wasn't a skater boy.
Yeah,
She was a reptoid.
You know, like, all these deaths involve car crashes
Mostly, yes.
Or airplanes.
or airplanes.
Well, that's why they say that Post Malone's being targeted by the overlords.
So is that why he's got all those runes on his face to keep him away?
he shaved his head too, so that probably throws off the scanning system.
Yeah, see,
The ruins. They're called ruins.
They're not runes. I thought
It's
they were-
spelled runes, but everybody pronounces them ruins. I don't know why.
it's runes. There's no I.
Everybody says ruins.
Yeah, because
Who
it's
says
dumb.
ruins?
Yeah, it's just the
I've
ruins.
heard
Even
several
from
times. people
even
say
from
ruins.
Diablo, the original
is
Diablo,
runes.
Runes.
I heard several people call them ruins.
If I go to
They're
ruins,
idiots.
I'm going to see the
you
ruins
don't be
of a
friends
building.
with them. You do
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
be friends with anyone that calls us ruins.
Unless you hear them call it runts with the T.
Because they're saying ruins.
Because there's an ES.
No,
That's like memes
No.
and stuff. Just no.
No. R-U-Ns.
Are you in?
Grab your ankles and spell run.
That's the runs, boys.
Are you smart?
Are you in?
So yeah. Post Malone says he's been a target of the Illuminati because he's been in a car crash and almost died, and an airplane crash and almost died.
Well, this is where I get into
He's
the
not a
whole
clone yet.
like rappers for decades have been talking about how the Illuminati is out to get them, and rappers every year die. But what I think is happening, rappers Rappers make bad choices.
Yeah.
That's
Tupac was killed by the
probably true.
Illuminati because he was going to oust him.
Rappers
But-
make bad choices.
Megan Fox, she's been cloned multiple times.
I
I
mean,
cloned her a couple times too.
man. I mean, I'm going to go out on a limb and say she's probably the most attractive Hollywood actress of my generation.
So-
But do you know why?
Because the clone machine broke after Transformers.
Because
3.
she has amazing genes.
No, because she keeps getting cloned to
She can wear
maintain the
nice-
fountain of
she can
youth.
wear
I
nice
said it's
jeans.
just nice jeans.
Okay, well, every so often Megan Fox is cloned and set back free into the wild. These clones are referred to as Fagin.
Well,
whoa,
there is that movie.
They're called Fagin.
Faye.
F-E-G-A-N.
Is she?
Fagan?
Is she?
Is it Fagin or Fagin?
It's
Is it Fago?
Fagan.
Fagan?
Fago.
Fago. The yogurt. Fagay.
Fagay?
What's the soda?
Fagay.
What's the soda that they
Fago.
spray?
Fago.
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 Hatchet Man's. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a part of the family.
ICP.
There was a movie with her where she was a
yellow.
monster and she had to consume people to stay young.
Transformers
Teeth.
2.
Oh.
No,
two
it's
different
neither
movies.
one of those
I know
things.
it had the girl with the big eyes in it.
Yeah,
Amanda Seyfried.
Yeah, so she was. They killed. This band sold her soul to the devil, so they had to sacrifice Megan Fox to
Typical.
make it.
Typical.
And then she became
like a super
she
vampire
became
thing,
a
right?
monster. Yep, and ate people around the town. And there was that scene where she's like swimming through the lake, and there's like really gone, dang it, gone, like while she's doing it, while she's swimming. And that movie
That scene's
really
stuck in your head. And
Probably wanked it to that scene a couple times.
She that
the
movie
guitar
tell-
beat's going, you're just like...
Masturbation challenge. Matt beat off through the beat.
J-O-I.
I think that movie tells a story though about consumption of human flesh to keep yourself rejuvenated.
Well, she looks a little different every year as the clones fight to keep her youth. So if
She
you
looks
take
better
pictures of
every
her
year.
from year to year, you can see it's not just typical aging process. She's trying to stay young.
Is it Jennifer Aniston the same way?
She
pretty
just
sure.
No, she just has hard nips.
Did you ever see Dolly Parton?
I
She's
try not
trying
to.
to stay young as well.
She's a saint.
Yeah, hoist her on the shoulders of life, but
can
she's
try to. She'll
definitely
topple forward.
You could tell she's trying to stay young.
Trying to.
Yeah.
She needs to get something else.
Have you seen Cher?
A coffin.
I'm sure
Yeah,
Cher's
Cher.
a clone.
Try not to.
Yeah,
No,
she's 76.
I think Cher's just a reptilian with a bad wig.
She's gorgeous.
For her age.
She's 76 and looks fucking 35.
Yeah, do you believe?
Susan Sarandon looks pretty good for her age too.
I haven't seen her, but I mean, some women.
Helen Mirren looks pretty good too. That's the old lady I was talking about earlier.
yeah.
What about Paul McCartney, though?
He's
He
falling
aged like
apart.
a sack of balls.
But
He looks like a turtle.
Trolls
You
balls.
ever seen Finding Nemo? He looks like
Yeah.
a turtle.
Sup, bruh?
Sup, bruh? So he's like, sup, bruh? I killed everyone else in the Beatles.
Yeah, him and Axl Rose did not age well.
Or the fat fucker from one Motley Crue.
Motley Crue.
What's his name?
I don't know.
Vince Mill. Vince Mill, that's his name.
He's trying to hit all his high notes. He's like, hang on, I'll get it. Hang on, one more time. I can get it. Give me a chance. Anybody got some water?
I need some peace and
Bring somebody out of the crowd. Bring somebody out of the crowd. I'm going to have somebody out of the crowd sing this.
Are you saying piss inside?
I need to come get some food inside.
Yeah,
much.
there's plenty of rockers that don't age well. All those drugs.
The Illuminati's still trying to text me.
What'd he say?
I'm not. Paul McCartney, but he actually died in 1966 in a car crash, and his fellow band members from the Beatles replaced him with William Shears Campbell so that their careers would not be over.
That's actual conspiracy on its own.
Yes, but the Illuminati had a hand in this helping the Beatles. So if you play A Day in the Life backwards, you can hear the phrase, Paul is dead, miss him, miss him.
Why would the Illuminati help them?
Why not?
Just like, well, we're big fans.
They're influential.
It's
They're
recruitment.
influential.
Yeah, it's recruitment.
They're influencers.
Oh, yeah.
It's the age of the influencer.
Like One Direction.
Lennon also said at the end of Strawberry Fields Forever, I buried Paul.
It says that at the end? Mm-hmm. I'm going to say Mick Jagger looks like a melting candle.
It's very true.
I would love him and Iggy Pop together.
But oh, God. Iggy Pop looks like he's got, like, veins.